Guys, and welcome back to Lillian's Beauty. I am here today with a full face tutorial over how I accomplished this look that I have on now. And I did not mention this in the video, unfortunately. I should have did a tutorial over it, but I didn't. But it is the wig that I have on right now. If you can see it. This is the information for the card for the wig that I'm wearing now, and I'll include the details in the description box below.
All right, let's go ahead and jump in. First, I am starting with my primer that I'm applying all over to my face, mostly in my T areas. Excuse my nails. You guys know that the salons are closed, so the struggle is real. And after I go ahead and apply my primer, I'm going in with my Clinique foundation. And I'm going to apply that all over my face. I'm really not applying a lot. And by the way, as you guys can see, I already have my brows already done. It just makes the whole process of making YouTube videos a whole lot smoother because my brows, for me personally, takes forever. Okay. Anywho, yeah. So I'm just applying that, as you can see, to my face. I just apply it all over in just random places. I'm really not particular about how I apply it. And then I'm going to use a random brush, and I'm not particular about my brushes. I usually just purchase brushes that works best for what I'm trying to accomplish. Let me take these earrings off because they are in the way. Anywho, yeah, so after applying my foundation all over my face, which I thought I'd show that a little bit longer, I'm going in with the Pro Concealer and applying this. This will be my highlighter. Now for me, I like a bright highlight. So this is actually the first concealer that I'm going to use. I'm then going to blend that out with this brush here. And then I'm going to go in, oh my goodness, what the heck is it? I'm about to go in with another concealer just to brighten it up. And it's not a lot of product that I'm applying because I'm really blending everything in so everything can lay flat and very smooth and don't look chunky and clumpy and just a mess. But yeah, so once I blend this out, then I'm gonna go in with my second concealer. And again, I like a bright highlight, to each his own, but I like a bright highlight. So after I'm done applying the Pro Concealer, then I'm going with the Tarte. There it is. That's the name of it. So yeah, as you can see, this is definitely several shades lighter than my natural complexion, but that's only because I like a bright highlight. So I'm gonna go in with that in the same areas with this particular brush here, under my eyes, under my nose, chin, forehead, and my jawline. And what I was saying about the brushes, I'm not particular about my brushes just because I find that a lot of cheaper brushes that I've been purchasing has been working well for me. I'm not big on the MAC brushes, you know, the Sephora brushes. I believe a lot of my brushes I either buy from CVS, sometimes even Ulta. Yeah, so I'm not really particular about how I buy my brushes. And plus, these brushes are brushes that I have for years, so who knows the name of it by now. Now I'm going in, after applying all of my concealer to the areas, I'm going in with my translucent powder. I believe this is MERCIER, however you say your name. And all the details of the products that I'm using will be in the description box below. But again, anywhere where I apply my concealer, I'm applying the translucent powder. And for me, I usually don't remove my translucent powder until I'm done contouring my face, which is what I'll go ahead and do next. Highlighting and contouring is what it is right now. As you can see, wait a minute, hold up, it's 22. No, but so my contour areas are pretty much all the areas where I did not apply the translucent powder. So right now I am going in with the mahogany. I think it's mahogany. I don't know. But as you can see, it's the darker color of the Pro Concealer. And I'm just, as you can see, to my cheeks. Pretty much those are the areas where you kind of suck your cheeks in. Forehead, below my jawline. And then I will go in and carve out my nose here in just a second. Yeah. So yeah, so I'm really just blending all of that out that I've applied. And just making sure that, you see, I'm telling you guys to move up because I'm pretty much brushing everything upwards, pretty much into that the highlighted areas, and just making sure, like, once I'm complete, everything will just blend and match perfectly. Yeah. So as you can see, I am blending, and obviously this video is sped up. This video is actually a little bit longer, but I sped everything up for the purposes of this video. Going in with my mascara and then my lashes. Boop. In this palette here, this is the palette that I use to contour my nose and also go over my contoured areas. As you can see, my highlighted areas, I use the translucent powder. My contoured areas, I use whatever I just showed you guys. I'll include that in the description box below too. And it works perfectly for me. And as you can see right there in the middle, obviously I don't have any more because that's the main color that I use, but this is the same color that I'm gonna go in and carve out that kind of effect that will give me more of a smaller looking nose. I mean, that's the whole point of contouring, to make sure your cheeks look like they're sucked in and high, to make sure your nose look like it's pointy and cute, blah 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 blah, whatever. But as you can see, as I contour my nose, I am taking the product and going up into my eyelid. So I'm going up into the creases of my eyelid. Just a little disclaimer out there, do y'all see my eyeliner? Oh my goodness, I was already recording, and by this time I just became frustrated. I'm just like, just forget it, it's just gonna have to be off. I can't believe I even did my my eyeliner on my eyelid like that. It is so frustrating. Like, even throughout the whole entire video, that's just something I could not stop looking at. I'm just like, oh, it just looks stupid. But you know, my pictures after the fact was cute. Okay, so now I'm going in with the MAC, and what I'm doing with this is I'm just bringing everything together. I'm blending the highlighted areas with the contour areas and just making sure that everything blends perfectly. And when it comes to my highlighted areas under my eye, I really don't wipe that off. I really just press into those areas. As you can see, I'm just really pressing. I'm not wiping anything off, really pressing into the areas because I kind of want to keep it bright. And then off camera, I did go back and apply some translucent powder on my nose because I felt like it was a little bit too dark. That's why you want to be not apply too much product when it comes to contouring your nose, because it can get stuck there and it can look, the color can look a bit harsh. So you most definitely want to make sure you just use a little bit of powder or a little bit of cream or whatever you're using to contour your nose, just so it doesn't look as dark. But yeah, as you can see, I'm still blending. And again, as I said before, this entire video is sped up just for the purposes of this video. So a lot of my product, I am really blending. Now I'm just applying some blush. And when you apply your blush, you should always know, make a smiley face so you can get that blush on the apples of your cheeks. Get that in. And then I'm going to go in with my highlighter. And my highlighter, I mean, you can apply your highlighter wherever you want, unless you want to be kind of perfect with it. But my highlighter, I usually put on my tip of my nose, up my nostril, as you can see. I also apply some on my cheeks and under my brows, which is what I'm doing now. Okay. And sometimes the videos don't even do you justice. I swear, like, everything's going to turn out cute. For me, to each his own. I know some people may want to do it differently, but you know. And this is actually, I mean, this is really an everyday look. Aside from that eyeliner, oh God, look at it. But yeah, this is really an everyday look for me. It actually goes a whole lot faster. Again, this video is sped up, but the process really isn't that long as it may seem. And then I'm going in and applying my finishing setting spray. And we're all done.